2. How I created a family business legacy plan for a prominent client. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. If you are reading this book, it is probably because you too are experiencing and can relate with the family business legacy issues and concerns that nearly all business owners experience when grappling with the need to create a family business legacy plan. Indeed, this occurred with a prominent client of mine based in New York City, co-owned by an entrepreneurial woman with a business degree from Columbia University, as well as an MBA from Wharton, and her husband, who had a marketing degree from NYU and received his MBA from Carnegie Mellon. This enterprising couple had created a highly successful real estate business in 1996, which, after 12 years of hard work, was consistently recognized for its marketing innovation, operational ingenuity, and sustainable business achievements throughout numerous industry and trade association awards. On numerous occasions, their business was in various top 100 lists of companies that matter most in the real estate industry. This couple's company provides real estate services to high net worth individuals and works closely with a team of professionals such as investment advisors, accountants, and attorneys to provide a variety of financial services to their clients. These financial services are designed to maintain a sustainable business model to make it easier to locate and procure high and ultra-high net worth individuals on a worldwide basis looking to diversify their investment portfolios. The company provides unique luxury properties on a sustainable basis with unmatched efficiency. However, the company has recently faced great industry pressure due to global economic downturns, which in turn has caused my client's historically successful business to falter somewhat, and therefore was no longer a leader in its industry. When it comes to real estate, the competition in New York City is fierce. They operate on a business model of providing personalized recommendations, often using algorithmic AI applied to acquisition criteria, all with the goal of enabling investors to increase their overall return on equity. Like most entrepreneurs, the founding couple had a stressful life, but they were blessed with two wonderful daughters, ages 34 and 36. This successful couple was also responsible for the primary care of the husband's 85-year-old father, who suffered from Parkinson's disease. Obviously, they were grateful for what they had been able to build together, but in moments of candor, they often expressed the feeling that they were missing out on some of life's pleasures, such as spending time with and enjoying their 3 young grandchildren. Additionally, this successful entrepreneurial couple had additional financial obligations to their other stakeholders, including employees, investors, and suppliers. Plus, they were often worried about paying far too much money on taxes, which of course diluted their net income. One of this client's biggest challenges was to motivate their employees to innovate and to be creative, to do whatever is necessary to enable their company's future success, to acquire new clients, and to grow both in sales and profitability. To solve these issues, with my assistance, this client decided to increase its communication within its family and amongst its employees, in particular with respect to the latter, through formal weekly meetings. In addition, they created a comprehensive strategic business plan, wrote a detailed succession plan, and identified and implemented an advisory board having both family and non-family members. The advisory board met on a quarterly basis to monitor the progress of the company's growth and profitability. After creating their strategic business plan, this client delegated the sales and customer satisfaction experience to their eldest daughter, who had been working with the company on a part-time basis for many years and was then working full-time. This client also continued to retain and incentivize key employees and establish contingency plans for various unplanned exit events, such as unexpected life events. The above-referenced contingency plan included purchasing key man insurance and other relevant insurance policies to protect existing private investors and other key business partners who collectively own approximately 15% of their company. The key man insurance is designed to protect the needs of their business. For example, buying out selected private investors in the event of the demise of one or both of the founding couple, and the whole life insurance coverage provides death benefits for their family at large. At my encouragement, the founding couple also created a transition plan as a direct result of our weekly meetings. As business owners, they needed to be prepared to identify the next generation of company leaders, properly implement the plan for executive leadership, and communicate their long-term vision for the company to the next generation of leaders, whether they turned out to be family members or non-family industry experts. The eldest daughter, a graduate of the Chicago Booth School of Business, was trained on important fiscal and financial matters, the heart of the business. The younger daughter, a Wharton graduate, was also a dedicated entrepreneur who experienced success in the entrepreneurial environment and had been involved in successful mergers and acquisitions. She was not participating in the day-to-day operations of the real estate business due to her other prior entrepreneurial commitments, but we knew that she and her older sister were highly educated and were gaining business experience to continue the family business legacy, should both decide to do so. For the founding couple of this exciting client, it was extremely important to honestly consider their family's lifestyle choices, evaluate their desire to continue the business legacy, and evaluate their skill sets and experiences in order to determine who is best suited for each given role, and to foster growth accordingly. It is also the founding couple's intention to lay out the creation of carefully written employment agreements and bonuses and equity incentive plans to ensure future leaders remain with our company through a transition. With my assistance, this important client has also identified key stakeholders for their real estate business and have created an advisory board with both family and non-family members. Life is uncertain. The only thing that is certain is change. So we worked on an appropriate buy-sell agreement as part of a transition plan to ensure retention of their majority equity ownership of the company, and, in the alternative, have identified an agreed-upon methodology for evaluation should they eventually sell a significant portion of their equity. Importantly, it should be noted that this client would likely not have been able to create the aforementioned transition plan alone, and that in addition to my involvement, they have had the helpful guidance of various other trusted professionals, consisting of attorneys, accountants, and insurance consultants with experience in business and succession planning. Often, my clients ask me, when is the right time to start thinking about succession planning and preparing our family business for transition? There are many opinions on this matter. However, it has been my experience when working with entrepreneurs that they cannot easily conceive of transferring power and control of the company assets until it is almost too late. Business owners who do not plan for transition are often faced with the less than appealing option of selling their business for much less than its true value, or alternatively, shuttering the business with no return upon that event. However, those who plan carefully can realize the value of their life's work, either by selling their business or passing on their business to the next generation, and happily see their business legacy continue. It is not easy for a business entrepreneur who has created and guided the company for many years to seriously commit to sharing responsibilities with the next generation, but it must be done to maximize the value of the business. Succession planning includes working with trusted advisors, creating a timeline, training, identifying positions needing both internal and external successors, getting involved, and commitments from key players. Now that I've shared with you how this valued client has worked together with me and other valuable advisors to create and implement a successful family business legacy plan, I know that you too will feel energized and motivated to create a family business plan that meets your overall life objectives.